Hello, I'm gonna show you my latest purchase. I've got it a few months ago in about December 2012. It's a MagicBox Alphagen Character Generator. The unit was sold as is, as power-up only test. Came with the broken CD-ROM drive. The whole faceplate was broken. I installed a new drive. I cleaned up inside too. There was some loose screws inside, and I changed the floppy drive because the one that came with was destroying my disks. It looks like they put in a high density drive, and it's a modified Sony. I'm not sure you can see it. It's a MPF 920-E, and they put a I guess converter here that plugs into the drive. Can't remove it, and they soldered the power connection inside right here. I guess you won't be able to use the power like that, so they just did it like this. And this came from the factory from MagicBox. I will try to fix it sometime in the future. I found a similar floppy drive. I don't know if you can see it. It's MPF 920-Z. I'm not sure if it's exactly the same or not, but I'll try to wire this into here, and let's see if I can get a high density drive into MagicBox. Right now just have a Epson flexible drive inside. I had to do some modification. I will show you later on how to get it to work. So yeah, there's something wrong with this one. I'll try to fix it. I'll keep this. Let's see if I can get it to work. And of course I changed the hard drive. It came with I guess 4 gig Western Digital drive. It's got a full install on it, MagicBox software. I didn't want to mess with it, so I just installed a brand new one and brand new OS 3.1. I'll keep that for future use. Maybe I can play with it in the future, so I don't want to damage it. Okay, so let me open the MagicBox. Let me show you what's inside. Okay, I got it open, so let me show you inside. Do a top view. Okay, so this is the CD-ROM. I changed it. This is the new hard drive. It's a 20 gig inside, and this is my new floppy drive I installed. It says HP, but it's actually a Epson SMD 340. I don't know if you can see it. To get it to work, I've got the jumpers, got it online, and you have to change a couple jumpers to get it to work. It doesn't really come with a jumper. I just put a paper so I can remember in the future. And the only major thing I had to do, because it did not recognize the disk change, I shorted a pin 2 to pin 34, I think, to give a disk change, and that made it work, and actually works pretty good. Okay, this is a power supply. Looks like custom made by them. They wired it into, they soldered the wires to the power connection right here, and they connected into here, and then we've got a power connection for the CD-ROM, drive, and a floppy. They use a 44 to 40 pin converter to get to the bigger cables. I don't think you can see it, but it's right there. They just come right there. For a keyboard, looks like there is a board. Let me see if I can later on remove this cover right here. I can show you that they wired a somewhere inside cables, and there is a little board that converts to a PC keyboard, so you can plug in a normal PC keyboard. I have a generic keyboard right here, just a normal PC, and it's a PS2. I just converted it into a 5-DIN, and you can plug it in right there, and there it is. And you can use a normal PC keyboard with this Alphagen. Okay. Next is the Accelerator. It says it's a MagicBox Typhoon non-SCSI. To remove it, you have to remove the screw. It holds it so it doesn't slide out. Let me see if I can unscrew that. Okay, I've got the accelerator out. So it shows Typhoon 1230 MK2, and when you flip it around, okay, this is the CPU, and the glue came off, and what I noticed, it's a 68030 16 megahertz CPU, and they came from the factory like this. And that's the crystal, which is 40 megahertz. So the whole system runs on 68030 40 megahertz, and there's no FPU. I think this one was for the SCSI chip and the SCSI connections. The MagicBox came with the 4 megabyte RAM stick. I changed it to 16 megabytes, so I have a 16 meg RAM on it, and has a real-time clock on it. So it's a good find right there. So it's a 16 megahertz. That's why they put a heatsink on it. Keep it from overheating. And I read online they're only selling 40 megahertz, so that's how the Typhoon was sold, overclocked. Okay, let me put this back. Okay, I got it back in. It's already screwed. Let me show you the back of it. Here's the used, they soldered a composite out into a BNC connection right here in the back. So let me connect this back. Okay, so this is how it looks in the back, and these two connections are the same. They just wired for BNC, I guess, so you cannot pull easily. This is the aux connector, which is normal. You can plug in normal power supply. In the manual tells you that you can use the connection, you just have to disconnect the this power supply from here. They call it RGB Genlock, audio, parallel, VTR, serial modem, floppy, and network. They probably had some proprietary network connection between one or two, I'm not sure. They call it GPI, I guess general purpose input, and a mouse. And of course you can use your normal Amiga mouse to it. And probably some of them came with the SCSI option and serial 2 options, but I don't have that. Maybe in the future. Okay, let me unscrew this and show you how everything is mounted together. Okay, so I got it out. It's out now completely, you can see. So this is the reset. I guess they did that because you cannot do Control Alt Delete or the other ones, so they wired to a reset somewhere in the motherboard right there. I'm not sure where does this cable go. I'm not gonna disassemble the shielding. I'm just gonna leave it like it is. Let's see. So this is the keyboard converter right here. So you have a keyboard, goes into here, and I guess they're using, it goes to 2 different ports somewhere. I don't know what this goes to. I'll have to check. What is this for? Right here. And this goes to some maybe keyboard interface. It's all soldered inside. But I guess this one converts the Amiga keys into PC keys and vice versa. Okay. Okay. So this is LEDs. Okay, so this is a LED. So you can have a HD and power and the keyboard connections. Okay, I see. This is a little busted here, because when you try to remove this, it gets caught in here. Okay. Well, this is how the MagicBox is installed using a Amiga 1200 motherboard into a custom PC. No, it's a custom rack-mounted case for a video. Yeah. Okay, well, let me put this back together and just show you that it's just a normal Amiga with the I got a classic workbench installed on this system. Okay. Okay, so I have it reassembled. I put the PC keyboard in. I have my Amiga mouse. That's from Amiga 1200. You can see it. Okay, so let's turn it on. Hard drive is running right there. And there it is. It's my classic workbench running on Alphagen MagicBox. I've got 2 MB chip RAM, 68040, 15 meg left out of 60 megabytes. Today is 603, so clock is keeping nice time. So let's go check the sys info. Let's go run it. Sys info. Okay, so it's telling me it's a 68030 AGA. So let's do a speed test right here. So got the results if we expand them. It's faster than 68030, 25 megahertz Amiga 3000, way faster than plain and vanilla Amiga 1200, 6.59 megaflops a second, and it's telling me it's 42.70 megahertz, so it's at 40 megahertz. Alright, so let's speed of the drive. Oops. Press the wrong button. See what boards it's got. So we got 2 Zorro boards. It's probably the same one. Let's exit. Let's do speed of the drive. Let's do a DH0 speed. Let's see speed. Calculating. About 1.9 megasecond. I think that's not bad. So it's telling me I have a 4 gig drive and I have a CD writer on IDE. So exit. Let's go quick. Okay. Let me show you that the disk change is working by just doing the wire. Let me get some disk I have. So I'll just plug it in. So I've got one disk right there. That's my soup disk. So let me eject it. There we go. Recognize that the disk is gone. So just a simple wire hack and everything's working. Let's see, I can plug in another disk. I got my Octamed. It's working fine. The original disk, where every time I saved something to it, it would just corrupt the disk. You know, it just makes it non-DOS disk and DOS. I found it a hard way trying to installing software that it wouldn't work. Let's see. Alright, it works fine. Let me show you a CD-ROM operation. I found a TAPI driver on MagicBox hard drive. I guess they have a license from somebody to use a TAPI driver to access the CD-ROMs. And let me show you that it's working. So let me just get a CD. I have a CD here. Let's open the drive. Plug it in. And it'll show up here. Okay, found the CD-ROM. Works great. We can go and just access the files. Okay, and let me show you the driver. It's found under System, of course, Devices, those drivers. And this is my CD0. When you go check out what's in it, it basically uses standard file system. And it's Unit 2. Now, when you go to a info and tool types, you'll see it's using a hwg-atapi.device. Okay, and that device is right here in the folders, right here, right there. And I found that on the hard drive. So a little investigation here and there to see how the Alphagen is working. See the README. This is not a free driver. MagicBox Incorporated retains the license to distribute and utilize this code. And that's the license information. If somebody can get it from the person, maybe they can in Germany. Okay. And that concludes the show of how the CD-ROM works on it using the MagicBox driver. Let me show you the operation of the reset. It's hardwired somewhere. Maybe in the future I'll investigate where they did that. Maybe I can just do it myself. So basically I'm gonna press the reset button. We will see. There we go. Exit. So hard drive is on. Got another CD span. And the system is up. Okay. It's much easier than just, 3-finger salute. Okay, well, that concludes my demonstration of the MagicBox Alphagen. If you find one, I recommend buy it because it's just a nice expanded Amiga 1200. with already CD-ROM, and if you get it working, the high density floppy drive. Okay, well, thank you for watching.